So it's now the business end of the season, and not only could we seal promotion in this episode, but we also unexpectedly find ourselves on the edge of a Welsh Cup final appearance. I mean, that would be a dream first season, wouldn't it? Hello and welcome back to Unemployed to Legend, episode 7 with Swansea University. My name is Craig and come up in today's video we have the JD Welsh Cup semi-final away at Welsh Premier side Carnarvon, and also a league match to be determined, for the simple fact that since you were last with me we've only had one game in between. That was off camera. That was against Abergavenny, where we beat 5-2, and that means the Cymru South league table is a little bit interesting now because we're 12 points clear with 5 games to go. We could seal promotion in the next match, but that involves us having to beat Carmarthen, who is sitting 4th, and one of the few teams who could still catch us, mathematically anyway. But then we also have to rely on Afan Lido and Britain Ferry dropping points in the next match. So what might happen, we'll do this cup game against, hang on, is it, it's Carnarvon. Was supposed to come back for Carnarvon and then Carmarthen. Wasn't going to be confusing at all. So we'll play Carnarvon in the cup. And then what I'll probably do is come back for the last few minutes of Carmarthen if we're going to secure promotion. If not, then we'll just jump to the next game. And hopefully we'll be able to secure promotion and the league title there. Now, unless Lido and Britain Ferry are actually going to play each other. In fact, are they playing in this set of games today? Britain Ferry are. They're playing Nishir, who are down near the bottom of the table, and Lido are currently playing Llanelli Town, apparently. That's the latest score, so they're winning 2-0. So that will be a game in... We'll have a game in hand, basically, on them. So it might be I'll probably skip the next league match because chances are we probably won't secure promotion, which will be a bit of a shame, but that just means it gets us closer to the end of the season, I guess. So this is going to be the 11 that we're going to send out for the cup match to try and secure ourselves into the JD Welsh Cup Final. Roos is back in goal as the cup goalkeeper, with a back four of Edmondson, Collins, Bamford and Pilkington ahead of him. Levy, Heel and Leslie are in the midfield, with Gregory on the left wing. Brown, Sterling and Shirley are the two main men up front. Incidentally, our two strikers combined, both Brown, Sterling and Shirley, have scored 66 goals between them in all competitions this season. A disgusting return that I am absolutely here for. Shirley, he's been doing this since the very start of the season. 30 league goals, 7 assists in 25 appearances. Well, that's just all in the league. Never mind any of the other competitions as well. As for Brown Sterling, 22 goals, 7 assists in 16 league appearances. That includes 4 against Abergavenny in the last league match. So if he's hit that purple patch of form, long may it continue, because we're going to need that towards the end of the season just to get us over the line. It is cup semi-final time. It's not like the FA Cup in England. They don't play it at a big stadium, which is a bit of a shame. Not even a full house. So it's like the Carnarvon fans don't really care to see Swansea University, an amateur team, get this far in the competition. Naturally, the media are not expecting us to win. Personally, I wouldn't expect us to win either, although we have shown we can compete against the bigger boys from the Welsh Premier. And is that a penalty? That is a penalty. I thought that was a free kick to the other team. I just saw everyone running away. But it is going to be Reece Shirley stepping up. Oh, just squeezed in. It is 1-0. Just about. Reece Shirley with his 41st goal of the season. A fantastic start to the game. Not even 2 minutes on the clock. I've just seen that. Oh, that was just about in. Tibbetts really should have done better from that. I don't care if he has a poor game today. That's good news for us. If we do make it into the Welsh Cup Final, obviously that will be an episode that we will do after this. That will be its own standalone episode. Of course, that's how Cup Finals work. And that would be quite a dream scenario. Also going up alongside getting to the final would be amazing. Obviously, if I had to choose one, oh my god, what was that? Is that Josh Payne? I had him on trial. I think I had that guy on trial earlier this season as well. I kind of wish I brought him in now, because what the heck was this finish? Wow, okay. I did not know he had that in his locker. Yeah, as I was saying, if I had to choose between promotion or cup final, I would rather have the promotion. I'd rather have the promotion so we can face these teams on a regular next season. Brown Sterling with the ball here. Oh, Shirley, he just gets it back. Shirley slots it home. 42nd goal of the season, and that's a great response. I don't know when they actually scored, Carnarvon, but who cares? 2-1 up, away from home. And the Carnarvon fans are kind of stunned into silence here. They're just standing there, shell-shocked. I don't even know where any of our fans are. I don't know if any of ours have even shown up, unless they're the ones at the other end of this ground. That's all Carnarvon fans. They're all in yellow. I mean, looking at the match momentum, we've absolutely dominated thus far in this game. Don't take it away from Carnarvon. They are a very dangerous side. Oh, just off the post. They are a dangerous side. They're in the Premier League. They are mid-table. They're not right at the very bottom. Shirley with the corner. Bamford just over. Okay, half-time, and we are 2-1 up. That's a kind of a dream scenario. Wow, the XG showing we absolutely deserved it, although a lot of that is going to be the penalty, obviously, that we had early on. But regardless, we did well to show that we could go ahead again after Carnarvon slammed that ball home. Leslie, let's see if we can grab a third goal and just make it, give ourselves a bit of daylight between us and Carnarvon. Pilkington, play it in. There's Brown Sterling, who heads just wide. That's his bread and butter all season. He's headed those in the back of the net, so not to get that on target is a disappointment. Bala are winning the other semi-final against Chuck 4-0, so whoever wins between us and Carnarvon is basically playing Bala in the final. We have played them in the cup earlier this season and beat them on penalties. There is Gregory. I should have finished that. Oh wow, quick distribution by the Carnarvon keeper. And they're going to come again here. Incidentally, I had a quick look at the league table for the Welsh Premier just to see how another university team was doing up there. Cardiff Met Uni. I know they're up in the Premier League. They're bottom of the league. Interestingly, their professional status, I found this out by accident, is amateur. Which is exactly what we are. That doesn't bode well for us for next season if we do get promoted, but it's a challenge in that case. It's a good challenge to be able to try and stay in that division, assuming that we do make it. Right, we are going to make a couple of changes. Heel is going to come off and Chambers will come on as another ball-winning midfielder. Well, the fresher of the ball-winning midfielders. Nugent, he's not going to come on yet. Harry Huddart is going to come on though for Bamford, because Bamford, I don't think he's had a particularly great game. In fact, there is Bamford. If he headed that in, I would have cancelled that sub. But instead, he will be going off. A pair of fresh legs in Harry Huddart at the back is probably needed. There is Huddart. Doesn't get to the ball. There is Leslie. Come on, Leslie. Thank you. I should have mentioned Leslie is actually in the starting 11 because Mulvaney is out injured, or actually with a cold. And there is Brown Sterling, and Brown Sterling has made it 3-1 and put us right on the edge of a Welsh Cup final. I'm going to be donning the suit, hopefully. I know there's 10 minutes to go, but I'm looking forward to donning a suit again for a Cup final. For the first time in FM23 I'll be doing that. Oh, this is Dreamland stuff. Yes, I know Carnarvon are mid-table in the Welsh Premier, but then again, they're not a poor side. Levy lining up for a free kick. Stick this in the back of the net. Oh, he almost did, but Huddart was there on the rebound from the post. And that is 4-1. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is game, set, and match. David Nugent's going to come on for Brown Sterling. He can have a bit of a break. I was about to say Huddart can come off, but he's actually just come on anyway. And what we are going to do, we're just going to make the last couple of substitutions just to freshen some legs up. Edmondson can come off for a break. And I think that should be it. I think we get 5 subs anyway, but I'm not going to risk destroying the chemistry of the rest of the team just by making changes for the sake of it. Waste some time down, just... Oh, it's over already. Just allow ourselves to bask in the fact we are in the Welsh Cup Final. Massive, massive result. And a dream day out. I wonder if it's going to be at the Millennium Stadium. I'll have to find out what stadium it's going to be at. Hopefully it will be in Cardiff. A nice day out at the Principality. Well, it's not Millennium Stadium anymore, is it? It's Principality. Right, yeah, we're playing Ballard Town. No surprise, they were 4-0 up. Let's have a look. Where is the game being played? Where can I find out? Yeah, it's at neutral ground. Vice Road? Oh. We're playing at Vice Road in Swansea. So Bala are going to have to come to us. No team actually plays there. Right, so I had a quick look on Google about who plays at Vice Road, and apparently it used to be the home ground for a Manford, who are in the same division as us, so it's just an unused ground now that's used for cup finals, it seems. So that will be the next episode where we will play Bala. That will be at the end of the season, so that's absolutely fine. What we are going to focus on in the meantime is securing promotion. So I'll come back towards the end of the Carmarthen game if it looks like we'll secure promotion. Otherwise, we will come back for a future league game where hopefully we secure promotion and the title, and we can start preparing for next season. So we did the game against Carmarthen. We won 5-2. But it wasn't enough to seal promotion. We did actually come back towards the end of that game, just in case that we got the trophy celebration. But unfortunately, Afan Lido and Britain Ferry both won their matches, so they're both mathematically still in with a chance of securing promotion. But we now have our game in hand against Goitre United, so we're the only match happening in the league on this date. So a win or draw here secures us the title. That's it. That's really what we need to do, and that's what we're going into this match to accomplish. I'm going in to win. There's no other way, really. So there are just a few changes for the starting 11. Akers is back in goal as the first choice keeper. Back four of Edmondson, Collins, Bamford and Pilkington, with Levy, Chambers and Mulvaney. Mulvaney back from illness in the midfield. Gregory on the left wing, and Shirley and Brad Sterling are up front. Win this match, we win the title. Incidentally, the team meeting was supposed to be held before this match. I kind of skipped over it by accident, which may or may not be a good thing. Okay, home match against Goitre United. The fans are out fully in attendance for this one. I mean, the Goitre fans have also turned up. They just want to witness the promotion, even if it's not their team. Hopefully, Goitre will just allow us just to get the result that we need, and we just go on our merry way to the Welsh Premier League for next season. Edmondson playing out from the back. This is the thing, when the boys get the ball down on the ground, they are so much better than just lumping the ball forwards. Mostly. Shirley dropping deep to get that ball. He is playing as a deep line forward these days. An early goal would help settle a few nerves and hopefully just get us on our way to what we actually need, and that is very close from Gregory, who did very well to cut in there. Goal kick goes straight to us. Lovely stuff. Edmondson. Yeah, play it out. I was going to say Gregory. See if we can get a couple of bodies in the box. Edmondson plays it all the way back to Collins. I mean, if we keep the ball, fine. I'm happy with that. There's a few players running forward who we've got several options. That is not one of them. I don't know what was happening there. And it's just a useless ball forward. Come on, boys. We need that one goal. Play it in the middle. There is Shirley. And there is the 45th goal of the season for Reece Shirley. A goal that could not only help settle the nerves, but could actually see us into the Welsh Premier and lift us our first trophy in FM23. I mean, that would be a dream, wouldn't it? To win a trophy. At least one trophy, hopefully. And if we get a second trophy with the Welsh Cup at the end of April, that would be even sweeter. Incidentally, I had a look on the rules, and the winner of the Welsh Cup, obviously they get the trophy, they get £10,000 in prize money. They also get into the Europa Conference League first qualifying round. That's just mesmerising. It's just amazing that we're one game away from Europe after one season. The Welsh League is a fantastic yet weird league system, isn't it? You can be in the second tier and just be one game away from Europe if you make it to a final. You talk about wanting to settle the nerves. I mean, a second goal now would settle the nerves. Gregory does well to win the ball. Play it in. Shirley, and that is the second goal. Gregory does so well driving into the box. Shirley right in the middle where he needs to be. 46th goal of the season. It is Swansea University 2, Goitre United 0. Coming up on half-time as well. A position we want to be in. Let's finish off the job. And it is now half-time 2-0 45 minutes away from promotion. And that is exactly how we like it. It's been a one-sided first half. Long may that continue into the second half. Just going to have to watch out for players' conditioning and these yellow cards as well. Malverney's always getting booked, as is Bamford actually. It's rather annoying to see that. I don't even have get stuck in on anymore. It's something I took off earlier in the season because we kept getting too many yellow cards. It's just continued. It's the nature of the league, isn't it? Gregory plays that in, and that is Brown Sterling with his goal, 31st goal of the season. Bread and butter header. Exactly how we needed to start the second half. I say that it's 58 minutes into the game now, isn't it? 3-0. And I'm hoping that is us into the Welsh Premier League. Regular games against the likes of TNS, Bala, and Connors Key Nomads. I mean, that's what you call a difficult first season in the top flights. Hopefully we will be looking at. Ball whipped in and is just cleared by Shirley. Just hoofed away, but not that far. We're going to be looking at making some substitutions after this highlights. A couple of players are looking a little bit leggy out there. Gregory is looking like one of them. He's not actually a defender, but still. What a header, by the way. Flipping heck, to the halfway line. Levy, yeah, he's tired. He just gave up on that ball. He didn't even bother. And that's gone through there. Yeah, that's... I hate these long highlights, especially around our own area, because it just results in that sort of rubbish. Collins, by the way, has bullet headers. Right, it is substitute time, so Bamford is going to come off. Haddart is going to come on for hopefully a little bit more stability. Levy is looking a bit leggy, so we are going to bring on Michael Adu, who is back from injury. We'll put him on as a central midfielder on support. And we'll just leave it as that for a little bit and just see how that progresses. And how it's progressed, we've basically had no highlights in that time, so very, very happy with that. Benjamin Hill is going to come on for Chambers, who's looking a bit tired. Do you know what? I think that's it. Hopefully that will be it, as we've somehow got a highlight straight off a substitution. Pilkington, who are you passing that to, man? Chambers. Oh, right, their substitutes haven't even gone through yet, because Chambers is still on the pitch. Adu. Hang on. Oh, yeah, Adu was already on. Yeah, so Chambers is yet to come off for Heel. Gregory whips the ball in. Isn't quite there for Brown Sterling, but Chambers keeps the ball. Pilkington, I thought he nearly lost that there. Mulvaney whips it in. There is Gregory, and no, it was headed away. You can tell some of the players are just looking very, very leggy at this point. Edmondson. Ball whipped in. There is Brown Sterling. Gregory! 4-1. I don't know what the goalkeeper was trying to do there. Head in his hands. Oh, I made a terrible mistake. And that terrible mistake has just sealed us the title. Doubts gone. Gregory, his goal that his form this season has also truly deserved. I don't know who Williams is trying to blame there. Just put your head in your hands and just walk away, man. And that should be the end of the match. I'm just going to waste some time down. There is a highlight coming up here, apparently, but we're just looking just to waste a little bit of time. Come on, ref. Just blow the whistle now. There's no need to play the last 3 minutes, unless Shirley wants to grab a goal. He's had a couple today, I think. Has he had one or two? I honestly don't remember. Hang on. It doesn't actually say it there. No, it doesn't say it there at all. Adu. Is there one more highlight in this? Brown Sterling. Into Mulvaney. Have a shot. Nope. Reece Shirley has his chance, but unfortunately doesn't quite get the goal. Oh my god. Are we continuing these highlights? Seriously. Ref, just blow the whistle. We don't need to continue this for the last minute, and that's just pointless. Yeah, it's the last 30 seconds. The title is secured. We have won the Kimber South at the first time of asking. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. I'm going to just have to go to Google Translate to see if that is actually how you pronounce it, because then I can pronounce it for the Premier League next season. I wonder if we'll lift the trophy here. Yes, we are. We get our first trophy lift of FM23. We are the league champions of the JD Kimber South. Swansea University, we're going up to the Welsh Premier League. I wonder if we're going to go semi-professional off this, or we're just going to be like Cardiff Met and just stay amateur. I would rather go semi-professional at this point, but right now, that doesn't matter. What matters is we are lifting the trophy. Swansea University are your JD Cymru South champions. First time of asking. So happy for these boys. Just keeping this squad together has been a challenge at times this season, but they've done exceptionally well to lift one trophy, possibly the first of two trophies, because next episode we have the JD Welsh Cup Final. Could you imagine if we lift that and we get into Europe after the first season? Madness. So that would be an exceptional achievement. Well done to the boys. We are the champions. We are going up. Get the achievements. You're up. National hero. National hero? Really? Why am I a national hero? You won promotion from bottom to the top division in the nation. Ah, okay. That's fine. That makes most sense. Right. We are going to just do the last two league games off camera. The last three league games off camera. And we will be back for the JD Welsh Cup Final at the end of April. In-game, not real life. Just confirmation as well. We are the champions. The nice big C. I think that's the right way round. Yep, that's a C. That's a C. We are the champions. 3 games to go. The Welsh Cup is up next. If you have enjoyed this episode, and how could you not, a trophy lift in the first season of Unemployed to Legend, a fantastic start for us. But if you have enjoyed this video, make sure that you hit the like button down below and smash the big red subscribe button so you don't miss the Welsh Cup Final coming up, and also the transfer window by the end of this week. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you all for the support on this series so far. Be good to yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.